What are 4 personality types in management consulting? Hi everyone, my name is Johannes and welcome to Mastering Consulting. Welcome to this channel. On this channel, I share my own learnings and experiences from my own current journey in management consulting to help you to become successful in consulting and also living a balanced life. And if you're new to this channel, then please subscribe to it. Make sure to also leave a thumb up. This will help you that you don't miss any new video here. And today we have a pretty important topic. We will talk about the 4 personality types in management consulting. And why is this topic so important? Everyone knows that communication is a huge part in management consulting. And if we talk about communication, most people think about pyramid principle, building presentations, working with PowerPoint and so on. But what most people don't realize is that at the foundation of every good communication, there's a very good understanding of people. And believe me, in management consulting, you will work with many different types of people, okay? There are people who are very ambitious and driven. There are maybe people who are very structured and analytical. There are people who are very social and care about, the well-being and harmony within a team. Or there are people who are very creative, outspoken, and dynamic. And it doesn't matter what kind of personality type you are. The important thing is that no matter what kind of type you are, that you make sure that you get along with all of those personality types. Because obviously you connect very well with people who are very similar to you. But the key point is that you also are able to communicate with people who are not like you, who think differently, who need different approaches. And believe me, in consulting, you have to get along with all of your teammates, and even, or almost even more important, you have to get along as well, very well with the client's team, okay? And there you will find those personality types as well. And today I want to talk about the 4 most common personality types. And let's start. And the first type is the blue personality type. So what is this person like? A blue personality type is typically, very analytical. So they are very focused on numbers, they are very analytical, they are questioning, so this means they really want to understand the details. They're kind of formal, so because they have a kind of conservative attitude sometimes. They're very cautious, so not very willing to take risks, more the risk-averse persons. They are reserved, so sometimes they're a bit more quiet in the team and very thoughtful. So instead of going out and doing party, they maybe just go home and read a book. The thing is, those people are great if they are in your team, because they are the ones who are great with the numbers, great with the details. They can build huge and very sophisticated Excel models and doing all the analysis, checking all the footnotes in the backup, and this brings a lot of value to the team. On the other hand, this person is not very outspoken. Sometimes it's hard for this person to be in a more dynamic environment, but nevertheless there are many strengths. If we talk about a client, then those people are typically in the finance department, maybe in the IT department, compliance, law, or quality management. Okay, and you really have to know how to deal with them. So if you deal with those people, make sure that you always provide a good structure, that you are prepared for the details, that you also argue with logic, not with emotions, and this really will help you to get along very well with blue personality types. Then the next personality type I want to talk about is the red personality type, and this is definitely my personality type. And red personality types are very competitive, they are demanding, they are determined, so they set very clear goals, they are result oriented and really want to achieve those goals. They are strong-willed and they are so-called goal getters, and they are very energetic and dynamic. And if you have such people in your team, in your consulting team, then this is great, because those people are very ambitious. Those are typically those high performers that you have, kind of workaholics that really work hard, that love to set competitive goals and to really achieve the kind of impossible and really push everyone in the team to go the last mile and to achieve the project goal. If we talk about the client side, then typically you have such people on the CEO position. You also have those people usually in the sales department. You have them also in the strategy department, also M&A, because those are areas where you really need to create results. And this is what red personality types really are made for. If you deal with red personality types, you have to make sure that you always are result oriented, that you get to the point very quickly, that you always tell them what you do or how you can help them to achieve their goals, and that you create results no matter what, because these personality types won't accept any excuses. Let's talk about the third personality type, and this is the green personality type. And those people are typically very caring, they are encouraging, they are sharing, they are very patient with people, especially in terms of personal development. They are always very relaxed, they are calm, not easy, to disturb. So those are the green personality types. And in your team, this is great because those are the people who really hold the entire team together. These are people who really care about others, who are organizing team events, who are, also very good in bonding with the teammates on a personal level, who really also, talking about private stuff, talking about emotions, and really make sure that the entire team is doing very well. If we talk about a client, then typically you have those people in the HR department. On a management level, they are more in the organizational area, like COOs, for example. And these are typical positions for green people. If you deal with green people, then you really have to make sure to be sensitive about emotions, about their emotions, and that you kind of make sure that you create a harmony, and that you also make sure that you show active interest to those people, because they really want to have the feeling that you care about them. They really want to get along with you very well. So you need to give that to them. Otherwise, you will have a very hard time to get along well with green personality types. Then the last one I want to talk about for today are the yellow personality types. And those people are very enthusiastic, they are social, they are communicative, they are also persuasive, they are also dynamic, and they are especially creative. So in the team, those are the perfect networkers. They are also the ones who, if you go partying, if you have a team event, who always stay the longest and make sure that there is a great atmosphere, that everyone has fun. Those are also the people, making a lot of jokes, and also in the team, the ones, who are more open for more innovative approaches. And this can be very helpful if you are on a consulting team. If we talk about the client side, then those people are typically more in the innovation setup. So maybe people more in the venturing arm of the company, maybe more in the digital business, communication, stuff like that, where you really can think outside the box, where you can play your strength in terms of networking. And if we talk about the top management, this could be a CIO, for example, a Chief Innovation Officer. If you deal with yellow personality types, then it's important that you always make things fun, okay? So if you work with them in the team, try to be, kind of communicative, also make some jokes. It's the same if you work with a yellow client, so make it always exciting and to work with you. Also, if you build presentations, for example, then you should work with images. You should make it, maybe you do some demos or stuff like that, so that you also make it, just not just numbers, but also that you provide some visual effects to just make it a bit more exciting, a bit more dynamic. This is really important. I have to say that obviously, every one of us has a focus on one of those types, but also every one of us has some certain traits from those other types. Nevertheless, I think it's really, really helpful to reflect upon, okay, what kind of personality type you are, and even more important, what kind of personality types the people around you are. So if you join a new consulting team, think about, okay, what kind of personality type are my teammates? Also, if you work with a client, think about what kind of personality type is the client, because this will really help you to adjust your behavior and based on the personality type of your stakeholder. If you want to check out what kind of personality type you are, then I highly recommend the test 16 personalities. It's a free test. I will post a link below. This is, based on Myers-Briggs, a very common personality test that people use. And with that being said, do the test, and if you have the answer, then post it in the comments below, because I want to know what kind of personality type you are. And if this brought value to you, then please subscribe to the channel, leave a thumb up. And with that being said, I wish you a very successful day. Hope to talk to you soon. Goodbye, Johannes.